Hey guys, it's been aka Tapport. Today I got a short commentary before I go to work. I'm gonna render this out. If it's done early, I'll put it up. If not, I'll put it up after work. So, today I'm gonna do a little bit of a political topic here. With the elections, U.S. presidential elections coming up a little bit sooner than later at this point, there is a lot of controversy as usual about low voter turnout in the U.S., which I believe is about 20 to 50%, which I realize is a big gap, but it's somewhere in there. It's it's not horrible, but it's pretty low. But although I agree it is almost a duty to vote because having a bigger pool of votes really means the better choice was made, or the choice that the people support was made. But there's a couple reasons why I think that a low voter turnout also isn't a bad thing. Some of them are more obvious than others, but I'm really tired of seeing people getting ridiculed for not voting, or all the posts on Facebook about how low voter turnout is a problem. And for one, I'm not going to vote, and I never have, and there's reason behind that. The biggest thing is that I just don't know who to vote for. I go to work, I come home, I play some video games, I go to sleep. I mean, I do some other stuff, but I don't even, well, there is cable in the house, but I don't have access to it. My only thing that I know about the elections comes from what I see people post on Facebook, and that's hearsay. And if you don't know what hearsay is, it doesn't hold up in court. It's basically when something you know about a subject just came from someone else. So, for example, if I say in court, I heard that Tapport murdered somebody. I don't know why I'm, standing up for myself, but I heard Tapport murder someone. That doesn't count if I say I saw Tapport murder someone, or Tapport told me he murdered someone. That's different. But if I hear from, some random person, if I hear from Froggy Gamer that Tapport murdered somebody, that doesn't matter. So that's really one of the biggest reasons why voting doesn't even matter to me, because I wouldn't know who to vote for. I don't know anything. The only thing I know is that Donald Trump allegedly said some stuff about Mexicans. That's really all I know. So given that, I'm not going to go vote for, who has the nicest smile, like back when, we used to do elections in school, because you just vote for your friend, or you just vote for the person who said the best thing. But to politics, there's a lot more than what's said. There's histories behind people, and such and such. I'm not very big into politics. Anyway, the next step is, what if you don't like any candidates? There's no reason for you to vote for someone you don't support, and I'm sure most people, well, yeah, probably even most people, do not like politics too much, and therefore do not like their politicians. If you do not support someone's goals, then why would you vote for them? And if you don't like someone's smile, hell, I mean, if you vote for them and they win, their smile's gonna be in your face for 4 years. So even though it's a small thing, I think that it's better not to vote. And sure, this is all, I mean, take this all with a grain of salt, because, my opinions will probably change within the next year. But personally, there's another reason. Lastly, people don't think their vote matters. And if you think about it, your vote matters more with this low turnout than with a higher one, because 20 votes versus 21, there's a pretty big difference there in the percentages. However, that implies that the voter turn stays that low, and even though we're talking about a whole country, 20% of a country is that's a huge number, so one vote doesn't make a difference. However, the problem there is that if lots of people use the mentality that my vote doesn't make a difference, then everyone ends up not voting. You get kind of like the bystander effect, where everyone's just looking at the other person. So that's that. I'm gonna start rendering this out now, and we'll see. To wrap things up, vote if you think you need to. Don't vote if you have even one reason not to. Or if you have one reason not to and it's overridden by a reason to, then vote. Overall, it just comes up to you. Personally, I will not be, but I will be celebrating whoever. Well, not celebrating, but I'll let you guys know who won. Thanks for listening. Have a good night. Well, morning. It's morning. Have a good day. Peace.